Next up at BTC 10 is the co-main event of the evening at a lightweight bout between Xavier Nash and Jake MacDonald.
BTC, next show. Let's make it happen. I'm ready for the contract. I'll sign it.
Xavier Nash is a veteran of the BTC Fight promotions after coming off a victory at BTC 9 against Chris Allard and pushing BTC super lightweight champion Scott Hudson to the limit back at BTC 4 in Peterborough. Nash has now spent some of his time at Niagara Top Team and looks to push the pace and get the dogs barking as the X-Man, Xavier Nash, always gives it to you.
Interesting. I don't really know what to expect from him because he hasn't fought so long and hard to find any video. Hopefully I can see it going to the ground. I'll be okay to strike with him a little bit, you know. I got to mix it up. But yeah, I think there'll be a lot of pressure once we get there.
Jake MacDonald returns to mixed martial arts after an extensive layoff, with his last fight taking place in 2014. MacDonald plans to go into crush mode, and the way he plans on winning the fight is just to bring violence.
I feel like I've been in like a dungeon, just like sharpening my swords and hammering things and just not able to go out and do anything. So it's, I'm fired up right now. I've been training the whole time. I'm ready to destroy somebody. It's like building up. It's horrible. A horrible feeling. I'm in crush mode. I don't know how it's gonna end. It's gonna be a violent fight, this one. I'm in killer shape. I'm ready to go in. You know, I just hate myself. I could fight. I'd go in the first round. I'd go in the third round. I don't give a shit. I'm just ready to go in and make a real kind of sick picture at the end of the fight.
It's our co-main event at 155 pounds. Xavier Nash versus Jake MacDonald.
Cage, let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our co-main event here at BTC 10. MacDonald, a couple years older than Nash. The height's the same, the weight's the same, and the reach is the same. Now it's time for them to throw down in our co-main event. So let's throw it to our ring announcer, Ryan Ventura.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our co-main event of the evening. This next fight is in the BTC lightweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first the fighter in the blue corner. This man stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 154.4 pounds. This man has a professional record of 4 wins, 4 losses. Representing Niagara Top Team in St. Catharines, Ontario, Xavier Spartacus Nash. And now introducing his opponent in the red corner. This man stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 154.8 pounds. This man has a professional record of 3 wins, 1 loss. Representing Toshido MMA from Kelowna, BC, Jake MacDonald. And your man in charge of the action is Mitch Gadlick.
As we're set now for our co-main event of the evening, this fight is brought to you by Heavy Hitter Hot Sauce, Canada's best hot sauce from featherweight to heavyweight. Heavy Hitter, we fight clean.
All right, gentlemen, co-main event. I want you to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Come out swinging, touch gloves if you wish. Good luck.
You hear Jake's corner saying violence, Jake, and you can see it, and both men are just ready to go. Amped up.
If looks could kill kind of fight right now, Josh.
Oh yeah, big time.
So here we go. Co-main event at BTC 10 is underway. Jake MacDonald with the red tape, Xavier Nash with the blue.
We'll see if Jake looks to get after it right away. You know, 7 years off. Might take a little bit. Ooh, nice right hook.
Big shot from Nash, drops MacDonald, but he was able to pop up quickly.
Both guys in a 50-50 right now. Xavier looking to get that takedown. Jake's looking to pull him up.
We'll see what that wrestling and that time at Niagara Top Team's done to improve the wrestling that Nash has. He was already a really skilled wrestler, but as we said before, that time at Niagara Top Team will just make it that much crisper.
Absolutely. Nice strike off the break for Nash. Back to the center of the cage. Again, so we got that orthodox for southpaw. So look at that straight left hand for Nash, and look for the straight right hand for Jake. There's this left from Nash there, just off the mark.
Yeah, Nash already landed a big shot that put MacDonald on the seat of his pants and went for the high kick, and there's a Good shot again that snaps the head back of MacDonald.
Oh, nice
good
catching it.
Catch of the kick and taking MacDonald to the ground does Nash.
Yeah, it was good timing when Nash caught the kick, stepped inside and started to throw some punches to finish the takedown. Now, Jake's gonna give up his back here.
Yeah,
He's
look
gonna turn back in.
Look at Xavier keep driving, pushing the hips, the shoulder into the body, doing everything he can to continue this takedown and maybe even take the back, as you said, Josh.
Now he's in half guard here. We'll see what Jake can do off his back with the crushing top game of Xavier.
Yeah, he's a very strong lightweight, is Xavier Nash.
Yeah, absolutely. You can just see the size of his back.
Yeah.
Just.
He's got a back that could crush apples.
But he's got a nice job right now, just grinding on Jake.
For Jake, too, like 7 years off, like it's almost like you're learning to walk again in some ways, right, Josh?
Yeah, you know, I'm sure he's training us a lot and whatnot, and he's prepping for the fight, and he gets sparring rounds in and grappling rounds in, but it's different than getting actually in the cage and having a real fight, you know. It might take a little bit of time for him to get his, you know, his feet underneath him and feel comfortable in there again. But now he's sitting here with a butterfly guard here. He's got both overhooks. He might look to start looking to sweep. But Xavier's doing a good job of passing to the side. Nice job, and he's fully in side control now.
Yes, working to the side control, landing some good ground and pound. Yes, and Nash's corner is calling for a little bit of jiu-jitsu that MacDonald can't do move for him.
He's maybe looking to trap that arm.
Yep, MacDonald, good elbow from Nash right to the nose of Jake MacDonald. Taking his time. That's good patience, too. No need to rush. There's tons of time left in not only the round, but the fight as well.
Yep. Xavier's doing good. He's got knee on belly right now. Just trying to make Jake carry all that weight. Jake's going to look to turn in. Nice hips by Nash. Good control.
Taking his time. Controlling. And just pinning MacDonald down, really not giving him no space, no room to posture up or get any kind of base. Oh, good hammer fist there from Nash.
Yeah, we just sticking to him like Velcro, not give him any space at all. Obviously, the guy in the bottom, Jake, he's going to want to create space. He needs space. And able to sweep, submit, or stand up. And he's looking to try and go for that guillotine. Maybe just use it as a sweep. Oh, little cage grab there from Jake. A little warning from the ref. But he got back to his feet.
That's what he wanted. He wanted to keep on getting the fight to the stand-up. And now we're in another of those 50-50 positions here.
These positions here are just the little things that, nice little strike on the, Jake going for the sweep.
So 24 seconds here remaining in the first round in a fight that's been so far all Xavier Nash. Good high kick attempt there from MacDonald.
10 seconds.
A good uppercut attempt there from MacDonald.
Yeah, Jake trying to time that uppercut as Nash came in. Good first round for Xavier Nash.
Very good round for Xavier Nash. Got to showcase his hands and his wrestling as he dropped MacDonald earlier in the first round. And we take a look there at MacDonald getting some coaching from his corners and cooling down.
Let's see what they have to say.
Yeah, let's see what they have to say.
Yeah, that's fine. So he ended up getting you on the ground. What we want to do is we want to have you instigate now, right? Instigate. We don't want to win a fight by reacting. We want to win a fight by putting it on, right? Just put it on, right?
Okay, you're good when you're pressuring him. Beauty round, beauty round. Do that again. Believe in that left. When he's kicking you, kick right back. Don't let him get one up on you. All right? If he kicks you, you kick him right back. Everything else is good. All right, go. Hands up.
Here we go, moments away for the start of the second round.
See, it was hard to hear what the corner was saying of Jake MacDonald, but I think they said they wanted to put Xavier on his back.
Well, as we saw earlier in the card, you know, sometimes you're not expecting the takedown when you dictated the pace with using your wrestling earlier.
Absolutely. Both guys exchanging jabs. Now there's a right body kick by MacDonald.
Oh. Ooh. Good combination by Nash and tried to get the takedown, but good work to switch the hips to MacDonald.
Ooh, nice elbow off the break there. That was a heavy elbow by MacDonald. Right in the temple of Xavier.
That was the most significant strike landed so far by MacDonald. He's getting his bearings back under him after a 7-year layoff where Xavier's whole career has taken place during that break.
Yeah, you don't usually hear that much. 7 years, you know, out of the sport and to come back and do it again. And still only 32 years old.
Yeah. Definitely still a lot of gas left in the tank for Jake MacDonald.
Jake's throwing those head kicks, but he's throwing them nice, but he's not setting them up. I like to see him put something in front of it, even a feint, just to get Xavier biting on some things. Nice inside kick there. Nice left hand by Xavier.
Xavier backing down MacDonald up against the fence. Big swing of the kick that just clipped the midsection of MacDonald.
Both exchange. I like to see Xavier go to the body, especially on the cage there when he's got Jake's hands high. Oh, both guys exchange hooks.
Both guys landed big shots.
Oh, nice 1-2, nice. Into that shot.
Gets the takedown. MacDonald grabbing the fence.
That was a nice little sequence there by Nash. Beautiful combination up the stairs and changed levels and got the nice double leg.
Yeah, and now stacking up MacDonald is Nash. Trying to land some ground and pound as well, and some good shots to the ribs.
Jake's trying to pop up here.
Oh, left his neck open. Could almost had a Darce attempt from Xavier Nash.
Xavier just very sound position here, keeping all his weight down on Jake, just making it uncomfortable for him, grind him against the side of that cage. Trying to make him make a mistake.
Yeah, trying to see if some of that rust is still going to be there, which, I mean, by nature there has to be with a 7-year layoff, but so far so good is Jake MacDonald.
There you go. There you go. Now get on your right hip.
You can hear his coach saying you got to get on your right hip. I mean, you got to create some space. So he gets on his right hip and starts pushing away on Xavier. Right now, when you're flat on your back, there's not much you can do. You know, you're not really mobile. There's not a real threat of submissions. But getting up on one hip creates so many more opportunities, and that's what he needs to do.
Yeah, just find ways to get that space or do whatever he can. Is there you hear his corner say push away and get the break. Good up kick attempt from MacDonald.
Xavier's got to be careful. Got to put hips in first. There you go.
Oh, that up kick I think clipped Xavier Nash.
Oh, Xavier's going to look to pass right to full mount. Oh, he's still in that half butterfly.
Don't let him sit on you. Start to elevate toes.
His coach saying use that left leg to elevate. Much easier said than done though when you got Xavier Nash putting all his weight on you.
It is giving him some bit of space where it's not letting Xavier get to that full mount and, you know, really try to implement his game plan where he just wants to smash you and ground and pound you out a little bit.
Just that smothering technique and just Xavier keeping all that weight on Jake. And this is definitely not fun. Not a fun spot for Jake to be in.
No, not at all. You know, you're coming back after this layoff and you're just being, you know, carrying another guy, getting pinned up against the fence, eating ground and pound. Seeing MacDonald doing a little deep breathing right now.
Oh, having to carry Nash's weight this whole time. You know, using what he has to explode up and then just being put right back in the same position. Very disheartening and very fatiguing.
So as you heard the clapper, final 10 seconds of this second round, and there's the horn that brings this round to an end. And once again, it was Xavier Nash leading the way with one-way traffic from Mr. Nash.
We'll see what Jake's corner has to say here. I'm assuming they're going to say you have to go for broke because you're down 2 rounds. You got to try and finish this fight. We'll see.
Push you forward and then shoot on you. You're going to win this fight if you push it forward and say, fuck it. You need to turn this now into a fucking fight, okay? Forward pressure, balls to the wall. Let's push this guy's conditioning. He's been laying on you for 2 rounds, okay? And he's only getting when you're backing up. Every time I say come forward, you hit him. Then you start backing up. You're letting him into this, right? He's now winning 2 rounds. You have to put him away in this round. That's the only way you win this.
Hey, come on, Paul. Come on, go. Phenomenal. You look. Come on. Come on.
Well, that was some very honest coaching from Jake MacDonald's camp, saying you got to come forward, you got to go for broken, you got to go balls to the wall.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to be honest. You know, you can't just be a cheerleader. You got to tell them you're down 2 rounds here. You got 5 minutes to finish this fight.
This coach was right too. Every time MacDonald came forward, he's had some success.
And they're both swinging here. Ooh, nice left head kick by Nash. Ooh, nice right hand by Jake. Both guys landed some hard shots here.
Big teep kick from Xavier Nash. Now they're just swinging with all mean intentions.
Yes, reckless abandon, both guys here.
Oh, good
nice
kick
body
to the body. Beautiful kick by Xavier Nash, followed by a nice 1-2 combo. Uppercut from MacDonald out on the break.
Ooh.
Oh!
Nice left hook by Nash. They're right on the chin.
You could hear that left hook all the way to Langley.
Jake's throwing back.
Jake's taking that corner's advice. He is coming forward.
He is. He's letting that all go here.
He's got to find the way to get into crush mode right now, Josh.
Nice leg kick by Nash.
Good job by Xavier to circle out of there. He's a little stationary, but circled out and trying to find a way to chop at the leg now with MacDonald.
Yeah, that's a few hard leg kicks that Nash has landed on that lead leg of Jake there. Ooh, straight left. Just tagged him there at the end of the punch.
Good job. He slipped the uppercut from MacDonald. That throws a nice head kick that stuns MacDonald a little bit.
Okay. He's trying it again. He's got to set it up there. It's there for him. He sees it. He just got to put something in front of him and get Jake to bite on it. And there's that advantage of that southpaw orthodox. Oh, and Jake shoots in.
Yeah, Jake's trying to take the fight to the ground here. Trying to drive, but good elbows to the arms right now of Xavier Nash. And MacDonald does drive and get the takedown.
Gets the takedown. He's got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to do something with this here. He's got to try and finish this fight. Nash is doing a good job of getting back to his feet with his overhook.
Yep. Pinning right now Xavier Nash up against the fences. MacDonald's got another cut developing, but this is
on the top of his head, I think.
Yeah, it looks on the top of his head. And I was going to say, that clinching up against the fence, that's not what his coach has asked for.
No, I mean, if he took him down and took the back and finished him, they would be happy. But he's back here, and his best chance, I think, of winner, landed a big shot. But Xavier's the one landing the nice ones right now.
Good shots by Xavier Nash. And now Xavier will shoot in for try to get the double leg, and does.
Beautiful, effortless double leg there. When you start brawling a bit, everybody gets heavy on their feet, change levels, and it just makes that takedown much easier.
You hear Xavier's corner now, head coach Chris Prickett just telling him, you got to go get it with a minute 45, and there's some good ground and pound.
Yeah, Xavier is not content just to sit here and ride out a decision. He's trying to finish this fight. He's doing all he can to, but Jake's hanging in there tough.
This is the spot Jake MacDonald really didn't want to be in, especially with the last minute 30 to go in the fight. Up and down on the mat, head up against the fence, taking ground and pound. One good thing, though, is he's right by his corner is MacDonald.
Yeah, you just pretty much have a conversation with him, but he's got to give him something here to try and finish this last minute with some fight on offensively instead of just defensively on the bottom.
So here we go, the final minute here of our co-main event between Xavier Nash and Jake MacDonald.
Xavier's got to be careful of that leg, but
he took his time. Oh, good elbows from Nash, but a big right hand from MacDonald. Push, kick, and threw a good right hand, did Nash.
Nice leg kick again. 20 seconds left here.
Oh, once again, a good those body kicks and high kicks from Nash have been sensational tonight. Oh, there MacDonald threw a nice one, but caught the body, did Xavier Nash, and he takes the fight to the ground right in the center of the BTC cage. And the horn goes, and that's going to do it for our co-main event between Jake MacDonald and Xavier Nash.
Very dominant display by Xavier Nash. All over, showcases improved striking. Obviously, his wrestling grappling were the story of this fight, controlling Jake on the bottom and just kind of grinding him up and administering lots of ground and pound.
Yeah, ground and pound was a big factor. You know, the takedown, obviously the wrestling got better, but let's look at some of the highlights here, Josh, towards the end of the fight.
Yeah, Jake looking to go for an ankle here and then switched it to take that single leg. But there's Xavier had some nice elbows here. When you hang out in that single leg, you're vulnerable here, and there's 3 or 4 nice elbows, but he threw a nice right hook of his own.
Yeah, that was the biggest punch that MacDonald landed in the fight, but Xavier was able to eat it and push forward and finish the fight the way he wanted. You know what, though, for MacDonald having a 7-year layoff, I thought he had some moments. I mean, you'd expect that the ring rust would be there, and he fought a real tough guy, but you fight Jake MacDonald, you know, for the next opponent, you're in for a tough opponent.
Yeah, you know, we knew this guy was, you know, tough as they come. I mean, he's not going to quit out there. But yeah, you know, I'm sure 7 years off, you know, there's going to be some ring rust, and just being able to pull the trigger. That's definitely something that, you know, takes time, and you need a lot of experience of. So.
Yep, it for sure does, but Xavier Nash pulled the trigger a lot. So let's hear what the judges had to say as we throw it up to Ryan Ventura to read the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have your judges' scorecard after 3 rounds. Judge number 1 scored the fight 30-27. Judge number 2 scored the fight 30-27. And judge number 3 scored the fight 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision, the fighter in the blue corner, Xavier Spartacus Nash!
So there you go, big win for Xavier Nash. One judge gave a 10-8 round in there, 30-26, but Nash improves to 5-4, but like we said, don't be fooled by that record, as everyone Xavier Nash has fought is the highest of high level.